getting it done. So, infamous Lexus right here. Oh, this thing had me pulling my hair out last night. So, let me show you how I did this so I can break it down for you guys right quick. That was crazy though, man. I'll tell you what. Was it Lexus IS250, right? So I've never in my life had a vehicle like this. Craziest deal ever. But I could not get to that bracket last night. I fought it all night. Oh, so let me show you something. Right here, if you look here, is where everything goes. And you got to get it in and wiggle it out. These are, I believe, what, 12 millimeters or 14 millimeters, I think, for these guys. 14 here. You got two 14s, okay? It doesn't look that bad. But to make it easy, you want to take all these 10s off up here, and then you can just lift this harness up. It makes life a whole lot easier to get this out the way. And also, I just pull the radiator fans. It don't take long. Get the radiator fans out right there. Whole lot easier. And get that stuff out the way. The coolant pipe comes right off anyway. You can see when I put it back together. But also, too, you need to take this cover off so you can loosen up all this right here. If you look right here, and loosen the bottom of the box up down here. Because if you do that, it makes it much easier for you to let this box have enough play. You can wiggle up and get down there to what I call the bolt death, essentially. I've never had a bolt like this before in my damn life. I don't even know if I can show you on this camera. Let me see if I can real quick. It'd be nice if I could actually get it. Can you shine your light down there like you always do, bro? Let's see if we can show them where the light's at on this guy. That is so crazy down there. I've had a lot of hard bolts to get to, but this one by far takes the cake out of every bolt I've ever had to deal with. By far. I mean, it is crazy, incredible. I already snugged it up because I didn't feel like even doing it. This video, but I just had to show you. They don't really show none out here on how to do it. I can't even see it like that. Anyway, it hooks to the back of that exhaust intake manifold down there, and I can't even get a view of it with my camera, to be honest with you. Let me try, like, right here. I think I can't even hold it right there. Yeah, right there. I think I can get it. Yeah, right there. I can see it right there. Let me see if you can get you to see it. So, right here. Your camera's right on. I can't really get a view of this, too. See? Yeah, actually hold that up a little bit. I think it's better holding it up. Let me see if I can show you where it's at exactly. Pick that up a little bit. Yeah, that's in my way, I think. Let me see. Your light's perfect. Pick this guy up. Like, leave it like it is. You gotta leave it like it is because it's trying to focus on that. Right down there. There it is. Right down there. That is the bolt I can't get to. Let me show you my. So anyway, I'll show you with this light here as well. While he's holding that light, I'm gonna show you with my pinpointer light and see if we can get it on focus as well. Right down there. You can see it. Right down in there. It's real hard to reach. That's the bolt. You got to get this daggone thing off of here, and it's incredibly difficult to reach. Right down in there. Right, better view. Put your light back how it was for me. Down in there somewhere. And so what I actually did, honestly, which is the craziest thing ever in my life, is I actually hooked that stupid thing to the dang different bolt on the exhaust manifold. It was so crazy. I've never done something so crazy in my life, but I couldn't see. And I guessed wrong, and that's what happens. Either way, it wasn't in the world. I was able to pull it back off. I can zoom in a little bit better. I can't get a good view. That's annoying. Right there. Trust me, she's in there anyway. I can't really even show you, but if you stick your hand down there like this, you can feel it. Basically, you can feel where the bolt's at. So if you look back here like this, you get a good one through here. So take this off too. Right here. Take a 10 millimeter bolt off the side right here. Got a 10 to hold that bracket down right there. You got to take him off and out the way. If you get him off out the way right here, you can pull him back. Right there's the bolt. Yeah, shine away from you. See the bolt? Right there is that bolt, right? Get him out the way first. You can move all this out your way. Take that 10 off. Okay, and then over here you got another 10 right here on the side of the alternator. It actually bolts that bracket on right there. Take him off there, and you take him off, you can actually get to it. So you can see my light right there is the other 10. There's the tip of my light right there. There's another 10 that holds on the side of the alternator. Get him out the way, you're good, and then you can have enough room. Move all these wires out the way. Also, unplug all these right here like I did, and you can pull all this up out of the way like this. You got plenty of room then to work. Also, to untake him, you can tuck him down out the way in the back. That's what I had to do to get to it. Makes life a lot easier. You got more room. Just pull these radiator fans are easy. A few clips take a lot of time. Then everything's out. Now got to go back. Also, I held my tensioner in place right here. I got a pin in it. You see the pin? I saved that for my old tensioners right here. Just so I can show you. Right there is my old pin there. I saved. So lock that tensioner into place. Right there. That belt back here, so you can see it. Right there is the old one. I don't want to knock it out of place, but anyway, that's it on there. Try right down there. Right down there. Can you see that? It's getting held on with my, right there. Getting held on with my old, with the old tensioner tool I got. And that locked all that in place, and then was able to, and then you're able to get everything done in the front. Like up here, you can see right here. This all got to go in the front. Well, essentially, that's how that's done. And what happened was, so that was pretty crazy. But we got it all in there now. Let me show you the tool, exact tool I used to get it in. Actually, the exact tool was a very important, thing. This is what I had to use. So I used right here. This is actually, It's a flex head ratchet. It had a wobble extension here, a short wobble extension, and this. So it's got to be about this long. It's got to be a long, because it's not. It's like not really a bolt. It's like a socket. It's just like a cover socket. You know what I'm saying? Not a socket. What am I talking about? What do you call it? Like I can't think of the dang on name right now. It's one of these guys. Really annoying. One of these. One of these hold that thing on there, right there. And one of those. Not a bolt. That's a dang on. The head cover piece. Anyway, once I got that on, it's pretty easy. You gotta take your pulley tensioner bolt off. Anyway, I'll put all this stuff back together. You can see here, that's the cover, the breather. That's all this. All this has to be moved out the way right here. So you can pull this up here. Just like that. That's it. Get all that out. You got plenty of room. You got to be able to pull these out from the side, right here. Helps you. When you, like I said, go through and unhook all these. You got plenty of room when you unhook all these. That way, you got access to be able to unhook everything. So you just tuck them out the way over here. It's fine, and it leaves you plenty of room so you can access everything up and out through here. Unhook all these, and so right here is where everything hooks back into here. Here's not too bad once you get everything out the way. You got plenty of room. It wasn't the problem with the room. It was the problem with getting down here to this darn part right here and getting it in there. That is insane. Anyway, that's the wrap there. So I'm going to go ahead, put this back together so it'll not take long. This right here is important to flex this cover out. That's really the main other thing. Yeah, so you can go ahead. You can hold it in. We're doing a vertical one today, so it's going to be a little different. And probably ain't get many people on it because it's not on the short string, not on the shorts. That's the thing with that guy. Anyway, we can put this back now. We can do this back here. Oh, this can go back here. So put him back here first. We want to line it back up in the grooves, like so, like this, and put them back in. They'll be easy to edit later though into a video. That's why I did it like this, right like that, and slip it back into there perfectly fine. And put it back into place. Be careful not to stretch on these guys. Just like that, and slip it on down in there perfectly. And there you go. That is all back into place right there, and good to go. Now we need to put the bolts back in here. Got one down here, right? Super long one down there. Remember that guy? We need to get one back in the back side, of course. Get him back bolted in. You see that? Can you see that? Is that a hole in the bottom of that? Yeah, it is a hole.
There's one right there? There's one right here?
Yep, just like that. We'll go ahead and put this guy back in right now. I think everything else right here is good. We got all these tight. You can move these. I don't know what they do. That don't really matter. As long as you go in there with your wrench and you turn it in there, is where you can get in there. Put your hand down there, you're fine. But right now, we got everything going back in. Got the bolt on. We ready to rock. So this guy right here, we need to tighten in the sides of 10 mil over there, right? Mm-hmm. We stuck this one up yet or no? We have it?
Which one?
I did snug him. Not that one.
Yeah, we get it done.
Hand tie?
Not yet, no. Yeah, well, hand tie.
Hand tie. I almost want to snug them all up.
It's 10.
10, right? Yeah, I'm going to get my
10
nice
range.
fancy dancy 10 right here. And then we'll get this thing wrapped up. Where is it at? Where's my 10? Right here. I got it. All right, so right here, this is 10. I'm going to have to get a new one. It's not working the best, but it should be fine for now. Let's see if we can get it snugged up. Put it up in here like this, and that'll help snug it. What I like to do is stick my finger on the other end. Makes it really easy to do like this. And just snug it on up like that. Like this here. See that? Tightening that piece back up on the side. That way everything's back like it's supposed to be and not moving, not in, in the way. Tighten him back up there. Just snug him back up. Dang on, my arm's hurting from yesterday still. Not in the best position right now. My arm is killing me from yesterday. That was a daggone long day. Yeah, you just always hold it and hold the outside. It makes it a lot easier to torque. That's all. Right there like that. And that should be fine. Gonna be Superman tight. Like I said, it's a pretty long ratchet. Now we got one over there, right? Get over there and get that one. Ah, dang it. Every time I do that, go right down the hole. Right down the hole of that. If I can get there, I can get my magnet. I can try and grab it like this. I got it. Right here. So anyway, next on to this guy here. That's the side that holds this one on, right? Get him tightened back in next. Right here. And you can see here, I'll put my finger down on it like this. I could do all this with all the other bolts, right? Put your finger on it like this first. That helps you be able to snug it. So put your hand on the back of the hole like that, and this holds it in place. You see what I'm saying? Watch this. Watch this right here. This is this pro tip. It's going the right way. I don't think it is. Anyways. This thing is acting funny sometimes. That's the only problem with this daggone guy. It don't always want to do right. It gets kind of stuck if you're not careful. There we go. I got it for you now. We got to get a new one. Don't let me forget this. At some point in time, we got to get a new one of these guys here. And just like this right here, and get it on there. There we go. I think it's hitting something when I do it. It must be like a daggone thing. Here we go. It should be tight. I hope. See here. What the heck, man? That thing is getting loose. Let me hop in here quick and get it. Anyway, gotta tighten that guy down. This guy's just getting a little loose on me, I believe. So I'm gonna get in here and do the same thing if I can. It does not let me hold it. It's all. It's really annoying. I think somehow it's going bad. Stuff is going on. Just seeing better days, I believe. I think it's going now like it should be. I hope so. I'll see you in a second. Hold on a second. That did the thing. Not when it goes taut. What the heck? That don't make no daggone sense for real. What the heck? Is it not? That is snugging, right? It definitely is. Let's try to do it one more time, not let it get loose. Oh, we tied up much. Yeah, it's just something wrong with the wrench. Got to get a new one. It keeps slipping out of position. Though. There we go. I got it now. Perfect. Just like that. That guy's now tight. Got the ground wire going here on tight. We didn't even take him off. Yeah, we need one of those guys here. We need a bolt here. So over here, which ones do we need over here next? You know? You need one like this, right? You got mixed up the other day, but I think it was one like this that goes up here, maybe.
Which ones?
Maybe this one will hold. They got that one thing up there, I believe, and then I think it's this guy. Do you recall? No.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Or was it this tiny guy right here? The tiny guy right there.
No, it's not. It's not. It's black.
It's this tiny one, right?
Should be one of this one. Right
this
here.
one. That one.
That's black. That goes somewhere else.
Let me see that. Let me see that. Same bolt. That's fine. It'll work. This one you said? All right, we'll use that one. I trust you. All right, we'll do this one. And one of these caps here. That'll work fine. It'll work here. Let me see if this works. It'll go just like this, right? Right here. That's fine. Good to go. There we go. See if it fits. I think they all pretty much going to be different. If they don't fit, they don't fit. Change it out. That looks right because it's kind of rusty. It's like that, don't it? Let's see. Yep. That don't go on there. It's two different sizes. Right here, huh? You sure that's it? Well, it feels a little tiny to me, bro. You sure? I think it's going to be a bigger one than me. It might be right. Yeah. It should be fine if it's fine. That's going to be a 10, probably, right? Got to be a 10. And let me get the different size. That's a 10 now. I need a 10 now. For this guy, pull right here for the time being. You got a 10? Give me a 10 millimeter.
Yep, I got you.
10 millimeter. Probably yeah, so we need this, and I need a long extension as well. I'm gonna get a long extension for this guy right here. Get all this stuff back on here and good, because we got some long angles we gotta get to. That's gonna be kind of long and not easy to get to. Right here is this one. Oh, I need a top for that run over there. I need a top for that guy still. Straighten him down next. Just like that. Boom, he's back in tight. We just gotta hold that back one down over there. That's one of the bigger ones. Yeah, right here, let me see.
Try this.
That's this one right here. I can tell you it's bigger. See the bigger opening on it? I can bet you that's him right there just because it's bigger size. Probably. Yep, this is perfect. See that? Perfect fit. That's how you can tell because it's bigger. Got that? Got that down there? That's all race secure and tight. That's tight here. I mean, look, we got this part here. Don't forget him. Where did that guy go? Do you remember?
Right here.
Right here, right? There we go. That was just a test. That, I think
it's like this. It's like this.
Oh, yeah, right there like that one. Right. And does this go over here? No, something. Well, that's what I know where that goes there. One of the harnesses, too. Mm-hmm. All right, perfect. That goes there. We need another bolt there, right? Mm-hmm. That is probably going to be one of the
shorter ones, yeah.
Got to be one with the wash on it more than likely, correct or not? Maybe not. You know what? Let me see. Maybe not. That's too big. You can see. That's just going to have, that's what this one's going to go to. Just one of these guys right here, I believe, with no washer. If you look here, watch. Stays up. You look here. See how it don't got no washer mark on it? It's probably going to be something similar to that. See if that goes in there. I don't have no washer. See the black part around it? You can tell. Ain't really no washer spot. Got it. Just like that. Hold it back in place. That may not be the exact one, but it's close enough. I'll tell you that. And it's going to work either way. If it's a hair difference in this, either way, it covers up perfectly. Yep. That's all you really need. You need to know that's right. All right, that goes in here. That bracket's now on tight. Now look. All these plugs can go back in over here. They could be kind of a pain, but let's go ahead and do that now. All the plugs got to go back, but you got to go in too far and make sure you got everything lined up. So right here, we got a plug here. Right here, they all should fit in pretty good. When you get these off, be very careful like that. Make sure they all snip in. I unplugged a few of his ignition coil packs as well because of the areas in. I have to do it all. Make sure you get them all. Don't miss them. You're going to have a bad day if you miss anything. So be very careful. Right here, we got one here, right? Right here like that, right? Which one goes where? Sometimes you got to make sure. Be careful, don't mix them up. So right here, we got this plug right here, right? Where's he go? You got to find the whole thing. That's the ignition coil pack, I believe, right? Like that?
Yeah.
All right, like that. And put them in gently until we make sure. This guy is angled this direction, right? It makes sense to go over here. Usually they match color too. See right there, matches color. Right over here as well. That guy goes there. Seen better days, but either way, right here goes here. You put them in gently, then we'll go back through and make sure they're tight. Really, once you know they're there, plug them all back in before you forget to. You have one halfway plugged in, you'll never get it back in. You won't know it. Right here. So I know that goes there, right? We'll snip it back into place. Same way here, snip it back into it, clicks. I got here, boom, 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 just like that. Same here. Should click, everyone should click. I mean, if they click, then you know you got it in place, right? Same way there, click it back in, and same way here. We got one here, I can't find a hole for him. That's what I was looking at earlier. Where does he go? Right? Is there a part that goes up here that we took
here.
off? There you go. So I said, guys, got to be above. You can tell by how that's angled, right? So right there, perfect, right there. Go right in there. Click it in place, just like that. There we go. That's all the back ones, correct? Make sure they're all snug and tight. Right here. See the bracket here? So what are we gonna do here, right? We're gonna flip this around probably, right? Right here, we got a little plastic piece that goes right back into its home right here. Make sure you're right. There you go. That's back in there. Perfect. I mean, nothing's pulling on anything, right? While you're driving. Right here, we got this right here, perfect. And see, right here, we got a plug. You see right here? Had to bend him a little bit yesterday to get him out. Do you see what I'm talking about? Why? See right here? This is for your starter wire. Make sure that goes back in so you don't pull your starter wire out. That's what you were trying to pull on yesterday. Be careful, man. Don't pull that guy. Either way, make sure you get that bracket off. That's what's so key. They don't pull it until you unbuckle it. There we go. Back into place. See that? Perfect. Yeah, everything else looks good down here. Take a peek down here. Make sure your cover's back on there. We got him tight, right? That was on there tight, right, yesterday?
Which one?
The plastic cover hood?
Yeah.
So we take the hood off.
Like,
Take it and grab it and
yeah.
take the hood off there. But that is tight. Make sure this one plug is definitely tight. We had to, here, the pain in the butt to get off. I will tell you that. Definitely a thing. Right there, that push tab there, that goes right there. You see how that's back into place? That goes. We got the bolt back in, but not the actual push tab. We'll get him back into place now. I'm gonna get a longer little pull down there, stick down there, just pop him back into place right quick. Right here. When this goes, it'll hook to get down there and pop him back into place right here. Just get right here, I'll be fine. Yeah, we're about done. Getting done for sure. Check this out here. Right down in here, you see that push tab right there. We'll pop him back into place right here is all. Pretty easy. Not easy, not hard. You know where it's going at this point. That's the main thing. And pop him back in. That way it helps hold that bracket back on. Everything's in place there. Perfectly done. Just like that. Make sure it's snug and tight. And this guy's tight here. All right, perfect. That's snug. That's everything's good. Check it out here. Any more wires over here? Got wires here. Any more clips still? These all go back up in here, right? So that goes under the bracket down there, right? We can start putting this cap back on. But what we're going to do first is what? What should we do first? We should do what?
Put this one.
That one, yeah, for sure. That one can go on right now. So you're right. Go ahead and do that one next. And this guy here needs to go on too next. So anyway,
Yeah, that one.
line him back up right now. This is going to go underneath here, right?
Yep.
So we got to put him up underneath.
Do you want to put the fan first?
Huh?
Do you want to put the fan first? So we'll
Let's put the belt on first. Hang on, yeah. Hang on for
No,
that.
we can do this last.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But yeah, we can't tighten this down first. But then we put that back on. You get what I'm saying? It's got to be done. This can't be tightened down. We need room to put it to stressful.
Yep.
Got to be like that. So this is all lined up. Tighten back down the computer area. Remember, we got bolts down here too. You know if I get those. Oh, that's a washer down there. They're washers, right? They're washers down there. Cool. How do you know that? All right, we ain't a washer for down here. We're going to use the same tape trick like we did yesterday, probably. Right? That makes sense. We got to use tape. Got any more tape in there? Right here, the piece of tape we had from yesterday. Perfect. All right, we need a long 10 mil. We need a long 10 millimeter for that guy, right?
Yep.
All right, looking good. There's just a long 10 over here. Yep, perfect size. We'll go like this right here. Put this in like that. So the tape, you don't know tape trick to hold it on, right? Because you got to be able to get it in. That's the tricky part. So once you lose it, it don't matter if you lose the tape, but we got to be able to get down the hole without dropping this off of our thing, right? So this is what this is here for. Show you how it works. You stick it in there, and now it'll hold it in. So how I had to get the piece the other day way back there, that one bolt that was ridiculously hard to get to, just like this here. It's got to be tightened up, but not too tight. See, watch this. See how that's good and not fall out of my piece now? It's just a piece of electrical tape, and they're backwards. And now we can get it down that far out in the hole. Let me show you how that's going to work really nicely. Check it out here. Just like this. And you stick it on this piece right here. We'll go way down here like that. It ain't gonna come off, hopefully. But either way, go right down here and line it up. See right down here, and then you let it line up. Boom, just like that. Bingo! Took my tool bag. It was such a hard grip. Yeah, it kept my tool with it. Either way, you give it a little jiggle. And you should be able to get it back up out of there. There we go. Don't drop the tool in the car. Be careful. And there we go. That's on there. And it took my tape, but that's okay. I don't need the tape. That's why I ain't gonna have the tape. Did you check it out? Down here how it looks. That's perfectly good to go right there. I don't care about that piece of tape. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. All right, right here we got another one, right? That's the actual bolt right there, right? That's a bolt right there, right? And this is gonna be one of these guys, I think, pretty much. It's gonna be one like that, right?
Yeah.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
I think it's right. Let me make sure. Either way, this should be able to be easy with it and get it in place. Let's see if I can get it down in there. Maybe not. I don't want to drop it. We'll see. I don't think I can do it. Let me just try to lower it down my hand real easy. get into the hole if I can be very gentle. There, kind of fell anyway, but what do we? I can get it in. Hang on. You stick your hand around this way. Let me see real quick. Let me grab my hand. And if you can get it in like that, maybe a whole lot easier. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, right here. And you can't get in over there. So what we're gonna have to do is hang on. Use the tape trick again. Gotta use the tape trick. No way to do it. Ain't no way you get in there like that. Trust me when I say that. There we go. Give me back my socket. Now I'm gonna try it again. Unless you can go like this too. Sometimes you can do this. Check it out. You usually don't want to work there. So take your light. Well, kind of line it up like this and get it working itself in. You got a light? Yeah, perfect. There you go. Like this. Sometimes a magnet will kind of fight you and won't let you get into the hole. I have noticed that before like this. It may work. It may not work. You can try it though. Can't see it on the end. There we go, on the center. Right on the center. So you got it. Kind of line it up and turn it if you can. Sometimes you can get it started like that, believe it or not. There you go. Like that. Master trick. You see that? Bada bing, bada boom. Snake him back down too. Like I said, this over here was just used so we could have play, really. That's all we needed was to have play and working on the vehicles. Much better, right? Here we go. Any more over here we're missing? Nothing over here, right? Everything else is good here. All snugged up. Make sure all these plugs are tight because we did try to take them out the other day. I don't know if we had to move it or we needed to move it, but they're all nice and snug and nothing out, not clipped in right. Make sure they're tight and snug as well. Right here, very important to make sure. Or you're in here now, or forever hold your peace. Just like that, make sure everything's tight and secure, nothing gets stretched or pulled on. Just like that there. We'll cap this, everything looks good here. Triple check these, make sure these are all back in there like they need to be and snug. To get there, just like this here. Voila. All right, good to go. We need 1, 2, 3 screws here for this guy. We got 3. Maybe these two, I can't really tell. That ain't it. That's too big. Right here, I think is what you okay. The camera see here what we need. I think they're gonna be like this guy, probably, right? Or are they longer? Do you know?
Do you wanna put them at the end?
Are they these? Well, which one's going to the computer? You remember?
Do you wanna put them at the end?
I'm gonna do it right now. What we're doing? Which one goes here? Were they these ones? I'll send it with the washers. You remember? Probably these with maybe the washers on it. Longer. So I don't know. If you're not sure, we can wait. Maybe I guess. But it's better to get this back on there now together. They're pretty long, so I mean they got to be a little longer to hold that down. They got to be fairly long. They'll be like this guy. I think it's probably one of them.
Which one?
Like one like this. Probably. It's got to be long. Right here, maybe. This could be him. Let's see him here. To be honest with you.
This one has a washer right here.
There's 2 here, 3 here. These are probably all 3 of them, honestly. Do you think they look alike?
Yeah.
You remember if these came out here, bro? Look, come up here and look real quick. Look right here. Honestly, probably these are them. They have to be that long. You see? Yep. These actually, I think, may just fit. Let's see if they do. They don't look right, though, do they? These go here, I believe, bro.
Nah, that's different. I know that.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is definitely them. You see how I pushed that back down perfectly? You see that? These are definitely those guys. See how they went back down and held everything down snug? These are them, for sure. I think they are them. I remember, if I remember correctly. Look on the bottom. See what I'm saying on the bottom?
Yeah, they all have washers.
They got to be that one. They got to be that one. For sure, 1,000%. Just like that there. And just like that right here, y'all. And then that is all set. And and there we go. All back on right there. That's all flush. Perfectly good to go. And anything go here? Something else in a second. All right, so next. What next you want to do?
Put the fan first.
You want to put the belt back on?
Put the fan first. What you think?
What do you mean the fan now? We gotta finish the belt before we do anything, right?
Yep.
All right, so next let me do this. I'm gonna make sure those are snug too, where the alternator's on there. I wanna make sure they're nice and snug, right?
Yep.
Gotta go ahead and take this guy right here and just double check my torque spots on these guys here. Make sure they're snug as well. Here's one alternator ball here. Well, any issues with the guy once we get it on there? That's the main thing. No issues at all once we got it. Is it snug? That's pretty tight to me. That one's definitely tight. I think I've already snug it. Don't let the belt come off channel here. Don't let the belt come off. Whatever you do, you got a big mess on your hands right there. There we go. That is nice and snug too. Okay, good to go. No over snug. Whatever you do, that's a long wrench and too crazy. Right here, we need to put our pulley back on next. This comes out of place and we lose everything, lose what we got here. Here's the pulley on there. I don't know. Right here. When the pulley goes right there. Where's that pulley at, bro?
Right here.
Got it right there. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's go around here like that. Burn it. Got the pulley. Okay, awesome. It goes on right here next. Right up in here next. It goes above this, goes down and below it, right? I believe so. Like this. Just like this here. Mm-hmm. So basically, we have everything set. So we don't got to line up nothing with the tensioner, right? It'll just go right back into place, essentially. Essentially speaking, it'll go right into place. So make sure he's snug. And then we can actually lay everything back perfectly right now because we have plenty of room, right? That makes sense? Mm-hmm. Show you what I mean here in a minute. It'll make perfect sense when I show it to you. Check on down here for everything. Look good. All right, we look good. Ground wire. We messed around the other day. We didn't pop nothing loose. All right, right here. This goes up around the pulley right here. Keep an eye on it over here where you do it. That's why I pinched it off like that a second ago. Just like that, up and around there. Below that here. And right on there we go. That's it. Now, that should be all we got to do with that one. Problem is, we have to probably give it a little bit more attention because of how we got it right now. You know what I'm going to do? I got a better idea. I'll put this on here first and then put it on this one last. That's what you got to do. Put it on this guy first like this. Go around the grooves and all these pulleys as well. Just like that right there. Just like that there. And it goes like this here. Don't knock it off though, but yeah, you know what I mean. Just like this here. And that guy goes on last. You see what I'm saying? Just like this right here and you'll be fine. And right here now, you got to bring it back around this pulley in a minute. Just like this, it comes out and it should be able to do it right now, honestly. It is very close, but I don't think I can quite get it. It's all. Yeah, so we'll take the thing out. It should go on there, but it's just, make sure this isn't hooking somewhere funny, which it is right here. I told you it should go on. You see where it's hooking on the AC thing not right? Just got to push it back. Now we're in line. Now it should go on. Got that extra bit of hair. That's all we need. See that right there? Check it out. Boom, just like that. Now we're back on. And you know how that went back on, right? I mean, you know why, right?
Yeah. Because that thing was kind of...
Yeah, I've got the pen holding it in there.
Oh,
Dunkin'
yeah,
Egg pen
yeah,
as well.
I know that, yeah.
And we're off the pulley right there. Did you see that? That's why it didn't go on like I wanted it to. It's right here. We're going to fix this pulley over here as well first. And then it should be no tension at all, really. Yeah, how'd it go on? Very simple. You see right here? Over here, got to get back in the groove. You see how it's out of the groove? And this pops right back on. Really easy now. Up, came off over there again. It keeps going off one side or another. Hop it back off. Make sure both of these are on both sides over here. Push in. Look at that. It should be that easy. You see how easy that was? Everything is back on. I'm going to take something and spray all this grease off now so his belt don't squeak when I'm done, right? Yeah, see how perfect it is? Mm-hmm. Now, when we get done, we're going to tighten this first, but we're going to pull the pin out of here once we're done with the tensioner. This pin, see the pin? That's the pin I have holding here right there. That's why I always save one of my pins, just like that. You see that? Right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and snap the tensioner up real quick. With the belt system. So that'd be a 14, I believe, right? 14? Check it out right here, make sure. Maybe smaller, I don't know. That's right, just like that. Snug this one up next. Make sure it's still spinning. Make sure it actually spins as you go. And don't want to make sure it ain't wobbling either. Just like that right there. Just like that, not too tight. That should be perfect. Like I said, that's on there good. Make sure you torque them down if you need to. I'm going to clean this belt off real quick with some brake clean. All that off good because that's what we got to spray it down so good the other day. Remember that? All that crap down there. Get it cleaned up real nice for now, though. That'll make a huge difference, you know, in the long run. Don't want to squeak it when you start it, right? All cleaned up in there and around here, too, as well. Very, very clean with brake cleaner. Make sure all that's cleaned up. See down here helps it be able to hold it more better. Better. Then spray it down as you hold it. So that works really good. Get back here and clean it up real nicely. So. That looks pretty good, right? Get it nice and here and clean here. And like that, down there really good and get it nice and clean. Up in here until we get some of that back hole over there, actually. So we get everything cleaned up out of there nicely. And they're good as well, too. And all up in there, around the exhaust. There we go. It should be perfectly done. Just like that. That should be perfect. All right, cool. And next, we have to just pull the pin out, and then that'll lock right into place, right? Mm-hmm. Right. Cool. We'll get the pin out of there. So how we gonna do that? Basically, you don't need to get anything special here. Just use this right here. See how this works? See how right down there? I'm going to take the tensioner pulley, right? That should fit on perfect. And we got to turn it the other way. It's opposite direction right now and take the pin out. Right here. Check it out. Oh, shoot, don't go backwards. Whatever you do. Now you let go and boom. That is back into place just like that. See that? Oh, back then. All because that pin held it. Save yourself a lot of hassle that way. Now we can put the cover part back on if you want. Right there. Get this cover piece back on right here. Mm-hmm. Is it? Next. Put that cover piece on here. This got to go up in here and hook, right? Like this.
Like that.
That's why I took this off here. You see how much easier it is to work like this now with all this crap out of the way and off? You can slip it up in a whole lot easier, right? Just like this. Something like that. I'm going to let you maybe put it back on in a second. Let you finish this. There you go. Perfect. And they got the special tabs for this part here. We got a crazy little special tabs they use. So 3 of these tabs should be in that box somewhere to secure this back on here, though. Yeah, just push them on tight. It's on. And they actually hold themselves. They're kind of nifty little tabs right there. This guy right here, see right here, you see him? This actually goes into here. See that right there? That goes there. Just like that one there. And then this goes up here, right? Where's this one at? Right here? I can't see it. Right there? There it is, right here. This goes underneath right here. Like that, right there. And it just pushes back into place and pops in perfectly like that. See here? Now, that was good. We got one more up here, right? One more tab down here. Yep. Is that a bolt? What is that down there? I can't really see. That is a bolt, actually.
No, it's not sitting.
The tab. It's a tab. It just ain't quite flush. So I see what you're talking about. Got to get it flushed a little bit more down. What the heck? Is that not in there good? Ah, it's not quite down low. Camera? Ain't quite low enough. That was my fault. They're going in. We can push it back in. There we go. I got it. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There we go. And that's on there. Just like that right now. Perfectly done. All right. You see that one? Cool. Everything's back on tight there, right? Just give them a few spins if you need to secure it to the right. You don't have to do it, though, but you can if you want to. They're already tight anyway. I just like to give them a few twists to make sure they're good. We got these all tabs pushed back in here. All these other clips are back on over here, right? Did we miss anything or we're solid? We got all that tight, right? That one's tight over there too. You tighten that corner one yet or not? You tighten that guy? Oh, yeah, we did that one. Yep, got him in the corner, right? That is all good there, right? This guy's pushing in here, right? That goes in here. These are all tight back here. That's tight there. Oh, he was loose. You see how he was loose? I almost missed one. That would have been bad news if we missed him. That guy can go up here. We'll leave him right here for now. That's part of that overflow tank. We just tucked it back out the way. These are all snug up here. That guy right there was already like that, so here. Right here is good here. We didn't take this part off over here. We just double checked the clips to make sure nothing came undone when we removed the stuff around it all. Everything is tight and on there really good right here. This can go up out of the way. Got to put the fans back in for the radiator coming up. So how we looking? All the plugs back in good? If so, we can go ahead and secure the top down now. Get the top on there. You want to do the top next? All right, let's do the top part. You want to do that? All right, get the top part down quick, and we'll save this for later. See how that came in handy.
Put it in here.
See how that came in handy, though? I'll put it in the grip right now. Came in handy, then. We'll get it out the way, and I can drop back down this guy, of course, and rock it out the rest of them real quick. And put it back in that tool bin for now. So next up, we got to have this guy here is fine. They're just fine. We got to do what? Zip all this stuff back on. And right here. These are all basically all these small kids, right? I believe.
Which one?
They go on top. Hold that top part down. These are all the small ones like this.
What part?
I'll show you. Remember we took all these tabs off to hold down this part, right? Oh, we need
those
some
are heads,
of those.
yeah.
Some of those are heads. So we gotta start here.
Yeah, those small ones are for, you gotta have 4 for these ones. So.
Oh yeah, I got that. Cool. Right here, that guy, right? It goes here. This guy right here is already sure. We snuck him up next real quick as well. This has quite a few bolts on it, doesn't it? That's
one, it has 3. So one here, one there.
There's another one there. Is that one of the head thingies?
Yeah, the heads.
Got 2 head things in there.
Oh, there's one there.
Right?
Yeah, right there.
That's the one with the alternator.
Yeah, because we used one from there to here.
Yeah, we used a different one. That was off the old alternator I used. Remember? It's cool. It don't matter. Oh, well, that'll work right here just fine. It don't gotta be perfect, like I said. It'll be alright. I think this one has a messed up thing. See, I got tape on it still. It didn't work right. And we're not going for nothing. Something's wrong with that damn bolt. See? You only go on there. See what I'm saying? I told you it was jacked up. Didn't I tell you that yesterday? There's something wrong with the damn thing.
Oh, in it?
Yeah, it finally went in good. I mean, look how much far it had to go to get on there. Yeah. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Anyway, that's on there good. Sure, this definitely has some bolts up here. I know it did, didn't it? They were all one of these guys. You sure it was all these guys?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it was. I can't remember. I thought it had a couple bolts. Maybe it was somewhere else I was thinking. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Ain't no big deal. That guy goes tight right here. That guy goes in there, going next. Just like that. All right, that's all of them, right? Everything else snug. All right, cool. Maybe I was wrong. All right, well, you had something there. That's right. Either way, we need, which one's going in there, you remember?
Where?
Hold this thing in.
That's the small ones.
All right, we're going to wait to do that. So this whole top part's back on there, essentially, right? Yep. No more over here, right? These are all plugged back in. They're on there, tight. Nothing going to be slipping loose. Good to go right there. All good to go there. Perfect. All right, cool. Just like that. Perfect. Sure he's snug. Sure you can get him loose for action. He should be fine like that. Make sure everything else is good. Good, ready to rock. Ready to rock. All right, looking good. On there. Cool. All right, so next off, we need to do what? Radiator fans in next, or what do you think?
Yeah.
Radiator fans next, right? Yeah, that way, you know what? Well, actually, we can put this guy in next, actually. I think we can get him right over here. This goes over here like this, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go with the fan. That's what I'm trying to see. Which one do we need to do first on that? Maybe it goes to the side of the fan. We'll get it. We'll wait on that thing. We'll go ahead and get the fans in next. I think it's probably the best way to do that, right? Get these guys in next. As you can see right here, right? How this goes here. Yeah, so this guy, that's for the air box. Yeah, that's for the air thing, right? Anyway, watch right here how this goes. That goes for the coolant line up top, doesn't it?
No, that's
it's
a
an airbox. It's crazy.
Coolant doesn't
Yeah,
go in
it
there.
doesn't go in. That's weird. It's a weird setup. Anyway, you help me slide this back gently as we go in. Gentle slide.
Do you want me to take this out too?
Not yet. Not yet. In a second, we'll do that. Let's get this pushed in first. Ready? Let me put this back and slide it back. I need gentle pressure. Help me slide it back. Very gentle. Yeah, my bad. Just like that. Perfect. Go on in. Go on in. Go on in. Move it out of the way over here. Make sure it's catching it as well. Here, we'll jiggle it in there. Like so. Like so. One more thing we got to get around. That's it. The dang thing. Help me push this back gently like that for me. Just slide it out the way. That's getting hung. Yep. Just that piece. Hold that up for me. Yep. Just like that. And then we go. This goes right here around this hose right here is on. It will slide it over here. Just a little bit and it should go right into place. Like so. This thing is a pain sometimes because
It's all,
there's stuff in.
no, it's all that thing right there.
I know what it is. No, that's cool. I ain't worried about that thing right now, but that'll adjust itself. That's what I'm saying. Let's see, it's not that hidden. I need you to hold this line back for me. Hold that up. Yes, you need to hold that back. That's what's doing it. Not this piece. This is a little bit in the way, but not like the other piece. Problem is, I gotta get that out my way. And that AC line out the way to get it in, is all. Come on, you stupid thing. It's just a hair off over here. Now we're making tracks. So this is still in my way. So like, see how it's going down in there? Getting hung up on that. That's what I told you. I know it was. I can feel it. Oh, get out of there. They can go back a little bit. Just hold it back to me. So do me a favor. You take this. I need you to hold this back from me out the way the best you can. Like this. Stop pulling on it. Too hard. Just like that. Get it around there, and now we should line everything back up and get it in there like that. Be sure you get everything clear, and very gently pushing that down. That damn thing in my way. Probably should waited to put it back in. We got it either way. It's just kind of annoying how this in the damn way. Always is something in the way. Right, here we go. And this slides into position on the bottom, like right here. If you watch carefully, very careful not to dig into that like I was doing. Very, very, very careful. Right. I'm gonna take this off next, right? That can come off next. Well, that goes underneath there anyway. We can wait on that one more second and put it all down in there, right? For now. Get it all in there good and tight, and make sure we all clear on both sides, right? Gonna line it up and check over here. Something's grabbing it over here. I think the damn hose is in my way. That's all it is. Watch this right here, okay? Get it aligned, just like this. Got to be a little higher, I believe. Damn thing, it's just a little bit off. We got back a second to rest. It's killing my back, I guess. I hate that one. It's got to be over here. That's it. Just here, like this.
This is the fence.
Now that damn thing's getting in my way.
Yeah.
Now it definitely is. It wasn't a second ago, but now it dang on is. This thing is really annoying. Here we go. Watch this right here. Don't want to mess up that hose anyway, so pull it up now, and it should help get it in the line perfectly. There we go. That should be it. Yep, just like that. Get it jiggled into place, and watch these clips up here. These to all get over. There's still a hair off. You can see it. There we go. Now I got it. See that? Now pull this up here. Now stick these in. Once it goes in the bottom, make sure we're in the grooves on the bottom first. We can pop them in place, right? Check the grooves over there. Make sure we're in the grooves. And I think we are over there in the grooves. I think we are popping in place like that and like that. How we look? Is that all of them popped in? Mm-hmm. This will come off next. Gotta put the hose back there. So that's everything there, right? Perfect. Now let's get it now. We gotta line all this stuff back up here, of course. I'll take off as little as I can up here. You don't want to mess with the hood lights. It's a pain. Give me that little piece right there. Remember earlier? I dug it out the other day. We gotta get this in here. You want to show you where this goes? Right here. It's exactly where this goes. It helps to direct the wind properly through here. Just like it is right here, so right up in here like that. It goes down like a support brace, right? So if you hit something and it bumps you, it protects the radiator slightly, and it helps you get an extra cushion as always. What about you? That is it. That was it. You hear that? Something's falling down. My zipper, that was on my jacket. Sound crazy now. All right, this guy can go right up in here. All right, so we have these plugs. All this
for the fan.
Here. What I'm going to do next though is, let's see here. What goes here? The piece actually goes onto there, right? Somewhere.
No.
You remember? Right there. This goes here. I didn't know that. See the clip here? This goes right here like that. This goes here like that. Pop it on in there tight. Let's go to the fan here. This is one of the fan plugs. You see here? Like that here. Plugs on that one. Like that. Pretty quick, right? That goes in there like that. Yep. Right here. This guy should be over here, I would think. That's an actual bolt, isn't it? These are bolts or something.
That's the coolant, the bucket.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what it is. Good job. I was like, what the heck is that? This goes on top of the coolant bucket somewhere, I believe.
So one in here, and that bottom.
We'll get the bucket in a minute. All right, this goes in over here, right? Over here.
Right there.
It goes in right down here. And I said I have that little catch thing covering it for the time being. The more much cool in this car is very low, so you may have another issue, but I definitely know the alternator was fucked up on this car badly. It was not charging at all. Got a bad voltage regulator on it. That goes in here like that. Right like that one. Hold that on there, and then it's all put back perfect. All right, cool. Now, like this stuff's still a little bit loose, but not like it was. Not near like it was. That goes over here. See this tab here? Like this?
No, we haven't clipped it in here.
Yeah, I'm just showing this. Push the tab there. You see right here? That tab goes there. Right in there, though. These are all going in here in a minute. Once we get done with all this. So next, we got all this back in here tight. We got to get the bucket in, right? Now we should be okay to put these bolts back in, right? Let's go ahead first. Before we do that, what should we do first? Put this back in, right? You know why? We don't want to have to fight it later, right? This goes down here. Come here real quick. Oh. Over here? So watch right here. This goes in here like that. Ready? What? Where's the top of that? We have the top of that or no?
For what?
The top of this guy?
Yeah.
You know where it's at?
Yeah,
we'll
I ain't find it. Don't worry about it.
That goes in here like this right here. Like this, right?
Nope, the other side.
This may actually have a clip on here. Sure
Yep, it's like that, yeah.
Okay. Alright, it goes in here like this here. See the little nipple part down there? Pop right into that nipple right down there. In like that, pop right in place. Just like that. Just like that. And here we got two bolts right here for that. Alright. I know they ain't these two. I know that. I know they can't be them two, huh? They're different sizes. That can't work. That was kind of funny. So they was gonna work.
It's just two small ones.
Probably too tiny. Yeah. Yeah, they're always gonna be the same size, so they gotta be the same size. Maybe these two? Oh, these two black ones, I bet you. Then I put my money on it because they're in the least weather spot right here. Does that make sense? They're probably gonna be a darker color. Like that, right? Least weather to them. More likely. Let's see if it'll fit. Yeah, I think they're gonna fit perfectly. Yep, indeed. This would be that. I'm gonna give them a quick zip in there. Put my gun real quick. Into that again. Turn on very low for this guy here. Very, very low on the 1 speed. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah. Just like that. Just like that. There we go. All right. That guy's all on there nicely. That is all done there. That goes in here. See, it clips in here like that. That goes there. Now, that goes here. Any more clips we're missing? Nope. That goes up in there. That's down there. That clips there. These are all finished going back in here in the top. We'll put the top on in a minute. Now, that's everything down there, right? For the most part, I believe. Is that all of it? They came back over. No, like I was saying earlier. Either way, this thing over here now, real quick as well. Right in over here like this. It goes just like this and just like this. Goes around here, end up into there, kind of like that. Kind of a weird way it goes. It goes just like this. And like that. I twist it in there. It's kind of funny how it goes, but it goes in there. I'll show you. Just like that, and just like that here. That's why I left a little room to flex this. Still, that's why I didn't put it back on yet. Let me show you. We got a little bit of room to play with here and get it back in the hole there, and then you just twist it into place. You can still pull this back if you need. That's why I left the thing off there for now. Let me see right here if I can get it in there. Right there and right there. Put your back in here and push it right in here like this. Get on in there like that. You should be fine. It's just like a little daggone little funnel, stupid thingy for the air flows on. Gotta have it on there though. Gotta figure out a way to do it. If it don't go, maybe we'll try to put this on first and then push the other piece in. One way or another, it's gonna go in here. Just like that, and just like that. I think that's how I took it off actually. It should pop back into place here in a minute. Let me just try to put fiddling with this on and go right back in. There we go. They go back in. Back in. All right, not quite. Not quite good.
Is it the other side that goes in there?
No, it's definitely that side. Ain't gonna be perfect. It's just how it is, man. Like I said, it could have put a little nipple piece on there. There we go. I think I got it that time just about. There we go. I got it. There we go. Perfect. You see that? There you go. Now it's in. Check it out. There you go. That is how you do that. Okay, that's back in. Now, hose part, right? There's anything down here. The belt looks good, right? We don't need nothing in there for the belt. Everything looks good. Everything bites off. What goes here? This guy piece right here slides on here, don't I? I forgot to do that. Well, check it out right here. Show you one thing I did forget to do right here. You check it out. Piece right here slides on here. Take it and bend it back up. Slide it back on in. That's how it goes. Put it back that way you don't have things dangling. You know, just like this. Back how you took it off. It's always what you want to do. Just like that right here. Put it back in like that. See how that went in? Perfectly done. And now that's holding that, and now this goes in here. Everything now is how it was from the get-go. Now we can secure all this. This is where the hood latch is to make sure this is going to be functioning properly. Redo it. Ah, there goes my glove. I finally ripped it. My back killing me. All right, so we just need to do what now? Right here, there's for the hood latch as well. The next thing on the list is tighten down these bolts, right? We have 4 of those. 4 of them?
Yeah.
You need to do the air box on that right there. Let me see. We have 4, so we probably have a couple more. I think what it is, the shorter ones go up here, I believe so. Look at the rust on the bolts. We look at it. See it right here?
Yeah, mostly short. That one.
Let's see what you get.
That one goes right here. See?
That's fine. As long as they go. They're the same bolts, essentially. As long as they're holding, we're good to go. See? See? Perfect fit. These are a little bit rusty. I said these probably go right there, and they do. Shorter one's got to go there. Make sure he goes here. Same thing over here. Make sure he gets tight here. Get him in place. That guy's tight there, and that's holding, not going anywhere. And then we also have the ones up front. I don't want to go too tight. And I know these go here. I can tell because of how the bolts are designed. I'll show you in a minute how I know. We're going to use an extension to get him in. That's not going to do right if I don't use an extension because it is going to definitely mess it up. Good. I'm going to bring it back out of there here. Show you what I mean. We'll get like this actually. Well, real quick. I have an extension, you know what? I'll back it out for a second and then now. Just like that. Bingo. That guy's in there. You just have to have a little bit more room is all. That is kind of a pain, but you want to use it short because if not, you'll really have trouble with it. Same way right here. Just like that. And they're all back in, right? It was just 4 of those, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. That's in there. That's in there. In the top. I don't know how I did the top one. I know I seen it the other day.
Which one?
That top to that reservoir there. Anyway.
In the box.
Ain't that box. That for a fact.
Yeah, I remember. I put it right there. I know that.
That's fine. Maybe anybody might have dropped in the car. Don't worry, man. We'll get in a second. That's the least of my worries right now. All right, we got to get this in here. Just, oh, there it is. Duh. That's it, bro.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this. I was like, right here.
No. That is the one right here. This guy.
Because we took this out too.
Hell, I totally forgot about that. That's crazy. I totally forgot. Right there. Either way, that goes right there, and this guy goes right here. Just hangs down, right? I think. What?
Yeah.
I thought I went in here somewhere. Just hangs down. Right down here.
You just leave it. It doesn't matter.
You sure?
Yeah.
I thought I went home. I thought I went to
just. Nah, it doesn't went down.
You sure?
Uh-huh. That's the for the air.
What's it go under the ground right here in the fence? I don't think that's right, is it? Let me see. It may go. It got somewhere like that, maybe. I don't know. No. That is kind of strange, isn't it? Gotta go like this. Let me see. That's like that's how it goes. I don't know. Maybe something to the hose. I don't know. We'll figure it out in a second. That's just kind of crazy though. That don't make no sense to me. Anyways, right here, what's going on here next? Maybe it hooks up around the hose. I think what it is. All right, this goes this way, don't I? I do remember that, right? Just like this here. Remember how much trouble we had getting this damn thing off here? It was fighting me the whole time because there was no coolant in the car. And there we go, right there, on there, like that one here. Just like that. Now, push these back on here. I'm gonna get this guy out of my way and we get that back off because if not, we'll have a problem with that, right? Wait 1 second. I'm gonna put these on here now. I'm actually gonna use my channel lock to do this. I think I may have to get my other long pliers. Maybe easier to use. We'll see if these work there first. And always adjust them out to the right length. And pull on back up here like this. What you gotta go? Make it a little shorter. Hey, they're way too long. They ain't never do it like that. Take your time. We'll move it right back up on top of the metal part first. Actually, like this. Move it on up slow, like I do. Sometimes what I like to do too is put a little PP blaster grease on here if you need to, and it'll help. But really, I don't need to. This will probably do fine. These clips are actually in pretty damn good shape. I was looking at them the other day when I took them off. They would not come off for nothing. I know that. You know they're in good shape. We don't want to come off here, right? Don't lock them into place while you're doing this, whatever you do. Try to avoid that lock. I hate the lock on they put on these stupid Toyotas and Lexuses. I really do. But if you can get them like that, now watch this too. Watch out, this is on here. Try to duplicate the spot you took it off at, right? So look at it right here. When you put it back on, check it out. Try to duplicate that if you can. Really try to copy it. Try and get it to duplicate. So you don't have to do it, but sometimes it'll leak if you don't duplicate the exact way it come off, right? Sometimes it will. Not always. Sometimes. Just like that. You see that? How that perfect duplication? Look at that. Right to the mold or the old hose. That'll make sure it don't leak that way, right? And the same way here. Grab him up. Don't let this guy flip down fast. You can break that plastic piece sometimes. So you get a good grip when you get going on there is all. Like this, real good. And pull it tight, and that way, real easy, just like that. And then the same way, right there. You see it? Duplicate it, like that, and there we go. That's a perfect freaking fit. Perfect fit. And that hose is back on too. There we go. Now, put this guy back on right here. Just like that here. And we got the coolant we need. That's a good part there. Now, where we at next? Box, right? Air box. Air box right here. These are where the long brackets go, right? Mm-hmm. They're the really long ones here. I'm not forgetting nothing here, right? Got everything plugged in and everything plugged in. Grab and hold your feet this part. That is all good. All right, put the airbox in next. Just like this. Right down here, we got one long one down here. Move this guy down here. Really long guy down here. Right up here. Is it? Right here. There you go. I need my 2 bolts, the long bolt, and the 10 millimeters too, right? We'll get this back into place next. Yeah, these 2 long ones, yep. I didn't know they're the long bolts. Usually I put these back into the holes. We didn't do it this time though. It's cool. It don't really matter though. It's all good. That goes in there, and this is gonna go right down here. Just like that. Behind this light. Be careful with this wire over here. There's a loose wire on this corner. I don't know what it is, but just be careful with it. And we'll move it to the side. We'll get that one back in right here if we can. Get it in place, and then we'll zip them in there with the impact down at least. That guy ain't going in like that one. Damn wire's trying to get caught on its own. There we go. At least we got it back in. We'll slide over gently into place. And now I should be able to get it, but keep the wire out my damn way while I'm doing this. Just like that. Don't want to get the wire underneath the impact. That's not really good. Take that wire out the way if I can. Like that. There we go. Now, let me get my long impact real quick and zip those guys in there too. That is it. Right here. Here we go. Check it out right there. Bada boom, bada boom. Here we go right here. All right. And there we go here. There we go there. Oh, right, looking good. Now, bring this guy back down right here like that. And that's perfect right here. There's wires. Don't pinch him in there. Pick them up like this. And then you got a tab over here. You got pinch back up. Right here. Tab goes back here. Pinch him on like that. Tab here. Pinch him on like that. Tab here. Pinch him on like that. And voila. There we go. Right here. See that? See right here? Check it out. Check it out.
Where does this go?
Show you something. Check it out. Right here. Put it right here. And there's a tab over here too. We're missing that tab piece. Where'd it go for that one wire?
It's right there.
Where?
Yep, right there.
See?
Uh-huh.
Right there, okay. That's what I said. Put everything back where it goes, and right there too. That way that guy ain't getting stretched and it's holding tight, and ain't no problems with it. See what kind of coming out of there? Hey, can you see that? You gotta be careful with that guy. So put it back in tight, and then we'll fix that guy up there. See how it's kind of come loose? There you go, pinch it back on there tight. That just, you know, just kind of be careful with them clips. See that? That is perfect. That is all snug and then being pulled. That's good. Everything else up here is in there in place, correct? Clipped in, dipstick good. Nothing got damaged at all. Everything's tight up here. Tight, tight, tight. This clip right here, we got one. Got one right here, right? Hooks down the bottom. It's kind of one of those weird ones here, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what the heck. It goes like that and goes down and clips up like this. You see how I did that? That one clip, you have a crazy airflow going on right there. You won't even know what the hell's going on. All right, so look around. You missing anything else?
Yeah.
What are you missing?
We gotta put that thing too.
Oh, this guy. Wait, what are we doing here, man? What is this guy? Where'd this go? You forget something? You forget something, bro? Should go in first, man. I'm kidding. It goes like this. Right here. Right there. See? I was just messing with you, bro. That goes right there, though. Man, we're getting low on bolts. We got, oh, that's right. This one only had one in it.
Yeah, right here.
That's crazy. I remember that. And we're right down to the bolt, too. That's crazy. Right down to the bolt. That is wild. Right on the money. Look at that. We didn't lose not one bolt at all. I don't want to jinx myself, yeah, but it looks good to me, though. I think it's everything. For real. I think that's everything. What do you think? The coolant in here, we got to top it off, though. But yeah, this is all back in place. Check everything good. Dribble check, gentle, check all the wire clips, anything could be missing in there. All these guys tight, all pins back in place. This guy right here, I think, it's kind of, these have just little funny tab pieces. I don't think they matter none, but they just kind of stick here. Probably brittle. They've probably been that because they're old. Right here, same deal. That's good. They ain't going nowhere. It's perfect like that. This guy right here, I'm thinking it just hangs over here like that, don't it? You think? Yeah. It goes down here like this. Oh, you know what? One of the two goes down here like this. Which one? Like that, probably, right?
Yeah, it was just leaving somewhere right here. It was
just a weird deal, you know.
It's just laying there.
Oh yeah, right here. You can see right here. Right here. Yep. Right here. See this part? There's a little piece for it, I think. Right down there, probably. Usually there's a little piece right there for it. Well, that's just kind of a dumb way to drain it out, right? I would think it wouldn't be a very good, smart area. Let me try right here, though. Right here looks better, maybe? Right there, maybe? Nah, it goes right here. That's exactly right. It goes like that. You can tell. You usually have like a little pin thing right here, but don't got it. There we go. And we need to put coolant in here. So it looks good. Now we put all the side panels on. Hook up the battery next. You got your key on you, boss?
Yeah, I do.
Rocking and rolling today. Ooh, we were ready to get your igloo out last night. There we go. So right here we got, what's this guy right here? We missing something?
There's a cover for the other side.
These all go on top, right?
Yeah,
Put all the top pieces right here so you know what we got. Main thing.
Be careful.
Careful with that guy. Trying to kill some man, trying to kill me, bro. Trying to take me out. All right, let's see here. There's all the top pieces right there, right? We'll get this piece back on. Yeah, we don't need him. This can go right up here. This is done.
The size goes first.
The what?
The sides goes first.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, because we're gonna put this on top.
Let's see how this fits in real quick. How it
It's
looks.
like this.
Make sure everything is working with the latch and all that is very important to check it out. So just check in and make sure. It goes up beneath here slightly. Just one side pulls too far, I believe. Pick it up here. Like that. You gotta hook in both of these. Just like that. Heck, that's kind of open off here on both sides look like. There we go. Like that. I think that's how it goes after. I really do. It's supposed to, I believe. Either way, that's fine. Pretty sure that goes on first. I'm pretty positive.
Alright.
I'm pretty positive. I ain't 100%, but we won't plug them back up yet, of course. So I'm pretty positive about that guy right there. Here's the old alternator real quick. The old one. Right here. Good old one. Here's the old one. Looking good. You know what? I did all the screw right here, actually. Hopefully that dang thing don't gotta be taken off.
I told you.
Yeah, it don't matter. It's fine. Hopefully it don't gotta be taken off here and put this one on. They all do the same thing. We just hang on to it just in case. So I like to have it. It's fine. And this can go back in here with that thing. All back in there. That's gonna be a good little $40. $40-something. That's crazy. Right here like this is good to go there. And I'll just go back in there. All right, let me see that one. All right. We gotta get coolant, top off his coolant is all. This was down here earlier. I don't know where this guy went, but I'm gonna make sure he has this. Either way, I'll put him here for now. It's fine like that. Joey, figure out where that goes exactly. This goes over here. I know that. Just like that, I believe.
Yeah.
Like that. And we'll just kind of get everything kind of laid back here for now. Either way, get an idea how it looks. All right, wrap this guy up here. This goes on this side, right? Like that. I like this actually. It goes like that. Yeah, all right, like this.
Yeah.
That goes on the back,
You're right.
On the
You're
battery.
right. You're right.
Right here?
Uh-huh.
No. Anyway, we'll worry about that in a second. I ain't worried about none of that. So this goes here. This is all we got left. All right. Hey, that's it. Even better. We'll get this back in its spot here. Then place this back in there. And that's it. We'll top the coolant off once.
That bitch is going.
Try to get away again. Not that time. Not that time, buddy. Gotcha. We're going to top the coolant off anyway, so we won't do this quite yet. Anyway, it's fine. All right, you want to check it out? Let's go through here like this. Then like this. But we need to do coolant right now, so I can't go there right now, right? I can all stay off for the time being. But get the coolant put in there. All right, anyway. That's it. All right, that's a wrap. That's everything we had to use basically right here to do this. It was a terrible job. That was pretty quick. I'll be honest. That was pretty amazing how we rocked this out today. Considering yesterday, I just had to. So the main thing you got to remember is this: whenever you get back there, you got to get to that bolt. You know, the real long one hangs off like this far. So this is a piece of bracket that goes all the way in the back there. All the way in the back. And what you want to make sure you do is go right on down in there. So get all this stuff out your way. It's easy. Just get it out the way. Push it all back out of there. And then you can get it down there pretty easy, right? Way on down there is where it's at. And if you don't know that, you're going to have a heck of a time. I mean, it's a fight to the death. We can't figure it out for real. I'm going to take that up, put the other one there, actually. We can use the other one, put it there. But yeah, it's a fight. Back bracket. So what that allows you to do then, usually I can wiggle myself and put these bolts in and adjust it. And I can't for any life of me get these adjusted right there. I could not do it. Regardless, you know, I could not get it to do. So I had to take that bolt bracket, just loosen it, and boom, we got it all situated. No issue at all. Hook your terminals back up here. Which one is, let's see, this is going to be negative right here. Negative right here. All right, always put the positive one on here first. Like this right here first. You got a bolt for this guy real quick. Put the battery terminals back on for now. We ain't going to start it quite yet, but I just want to get the battery terminals back on. Make sure we're all good to go. Ain't no issues. All right, real quick. Give me that right now. See this one here? Real quick. All right, one at a time. One at a time. Get the positive one here first. Take the hook next. There we go. That guy's on there. And the negative, the bigger side, so we'll get him back on next. Just like this right here. Go ahead and tighten him down too. You got the 13, I think it is. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, right here is fine. Just give me a socket for this, bro. Give me a socket. All right, let's tighten this guy back on next, and that's it. So, either way, pretty easy stuff. Hang on this for me. Hang on that gun. Take the gun for me. Hang on. We'll zip this back on here, and we'll wrap. This is the wrap. We'll check everything out here. Should be fine, like I said. If we have any issues, we'll come back, but I don't think we will. But I'm pretty sure we won't. I'm not in the mood for that today. Wrong way here. Start it up. All right, that's it. All right. See you next time. Peace.